Okay, we're so here. I thought this day would never happen. Um, so I need. It's wait, which teams was it? It's Fleur's team. I know that. And was okay. So I need Regina George, and Fleur. But he is not on. All right, hold up. I need to make sure this person is able to invite their teammates. I should probably adjust these settings so that there can be more spectators so that I can rearrange this all easier. And I need Fleur. Fleur. Um, alright. I'm handling business right now. I need a keyboard. This is like brutal right now. Um, okay. I need Fleur. Where's the Fleur? I'm gonna try to. That's not who I need. I'm going to assume you're on blue team. Fleur. Wait, no. He's not the team captain for that team. I'm so stupid. I had a severe and continuous lapse in judgment. Oh, no, he is. Okay. Okay. I should get my computer out. I'm realizing this now. And I might want to plug it in. Oh, can I reach my charger with my earbuds in? That would be sick. No, I can't. 1 second. And plugs on that side. Okay, that's fine. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I don't really need my glasses to see, but I wear them, and then I have these over the earbuds. Really good sound quality and everything. And yeah. Okay, actually I will just go ahead and plug this computer in. I'm doing this so that I can have my Discord and Twitch on one side and my stream on the other. My chat. I want to see my chat. I also need to make sure you can hear me right now. Oh my gosh, it's been silent this entire time. Oh wait, no, my stream's just muted. Hold up. Okay, okay, thank God. And then I want to open Discord. And make. Oh, that's like perfect. Oh my God. All right, where in the world is Fleur? Um, I don't see Fleur on my friends list. Here on YouTube. Okay, we are rolling. Number 1533. Okay. Okay. So, right now, we are just waiting for Fleur simply. I thought I had him added. Hold up. Friends. Assuming he's on PC. Oh, I got it. Okay. We're locked. We're locked. And. Okay. I'm gonna do my best. My darndest to commentate. Hey, Jack P. Geeked. Yeah, that is me. I said you might have pre-roll ads. I tried to turn them off. I tried to turn them off. There should only be pre-rolls, and then after the pre-rolls, there shouldn't be anything. Oh, wait. Do I have team chat enabled? I should. I'll just turn match chat on. Hopefully that does it. They should be able to talk, and if they can't, they can get in like Discord or whatever. Okay. God, I look like a nerd. Jack is playing with his baddies on DTI. I'm not playing with my baddies on DTI right now. I play with 0 baddies on DTI. I don't even play DTI. I played one time and gave up. Okay. Once the teammate is here, this game will kick off. I've been requested heavily by Elkie to try to pronounce this team name, so I will give it my best shot. So, we have Team Let me look at this. Let me look at this. Give me 1 second. We have Team The Plastics, which is with Regina George as captain versus teams Pneumona Ultra Microscopics, Volcanoconiosis, Addiction, Anti-Disestablishmentalism versus The Plastics. And we are going to get started. I'm excited. And yeah. And we're on schedule. It's 6:32. That's like... Whew. That's like, whew. Okay. We should not be waiting for players. What is going on? It should be starting? Okay, there we go. I just had to force it. Get back in the call, you faker. Yo, guy. Alright, I'm sorry for the ads. It should have stopped. I turned them down as much as I could. I could not have turned them down anymore. I feel really bad about it. But yeah, I tried to stop the ads.
Ready for battle.
Okay. This is when the commentating starts. So, it looks like, as of this moment, both teams are going to play Sigma. And if you stream snipe, you don't get money. And I'll be able to tell. Both teams are running with the Sigma. It looks like on the side of the Plastics, we have more of like a divey sort of comp with the Sombra and Echo, whereas on the side of Flora's team, I'm not saying it any more than once, sorry. We have more of a pokey comp with the Sojourn. As we're rolling out here, I kind of like the pokey comp a little more, just because that's who Sigma is, but we'll see what happens. And that's an early pick for the Sombra on the Ana. So we'll see how they try to respond to this, but they're kind of getting pushed back right now. This might be hard to recover, and losing your Sigma like that, I think this is going to be an early fight win for the Plastics. And Fern is just cleaning up right now. Great plays from them. And that is a really quick and decisive fight win. You can see they have a little bit of an ult charge advantage right now for the Plastics, which is obviously to be expected after winning that first fight. And we have a little bit of a high ground approach coming in for Fleur's team. Oh, a nice rock from Fleur. Sorry, I'm laughing at the name. I just like the way I have to pronounce it. But RIP Big Juice gets a good return on the Kiri, and both supports for Fleur's team are dead right now. Burn gets another kill, clean up on Tracer, and that is another quick fight win. Fleur does find another pick, but he is going to be cleaned up here shortly. That just means that Mercy will come back later in the fight there, but also you still gotta wait on the Sig. So, yeah. Alright, quick little fight to start. We'll have to see what goes on with these supports because Sombra has been an absolute problem. 3-0-2 Nick. On him again, and actually goes down this time. Great plays from Fleur in the Ashe to get rid of him. And Lemon Squid finds a pick on the Mercy. That's huge to get in here. Exactly the picks that Fleur's team needed right now, but a great stick and a good fade to get out of it. That's an unfortunate one. Lemon Squid probably wants that back, but it's okay. And it looks like their team will win this fight. 68% progress on the point for the Plastics as Fleur's team starts to set up for a little bit of a closer hold defense here. Which I like. I like the closer hold defense here. And Elke with a nice spot on the high ground. I'm always a fan of this spot. Call me crazy. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to start calling Fleur's team Nemone, because that's part of their name. And a good spot out on the Sombra, but Fern finds two. I was spectating the wrong person. I'm sorry, Fern. I did you dirty. And a nice rock from Big Juice. And that's a way to turn a fight right there. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, not turn a fight. They were winning. Call me crazy. A late flux. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, I saw the vision wanting to turn this around, but you had another fight. But it's okay, Fleur. It happens. You still have plenty more games to turn that around.
is imminent.
Okay, so we see a Sombra swap from the other side now who got decimated, but probably just trying to touch. I got it. And Fern back in the sky is just absolutely tearing up this team right now. Oh, Fern, please. You're embarrassing me. Thank you. I finally decided to spectate you. And that is a quick first round win for the Plastics. Rate my commentary. Jack, when we play, can you not spectate me? I'm going to poop. Yeah, I got you. But you won't know when I'm spectating you because you won't be stream sniping. So it won't matter. I was trying to type, but these PC players can get back quicker.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, a pretty close first round so far. So
The objective.
that was good. See some positivity from Fern. Thank you, Fern. You're doing exactly what I wanted. We're gonna get some Fern perspective on this one. I want to see this. The demon themselves, Fern.
Stabilizing system core. Scaling up.
Okay, that's enough of that. So we swapped over to the Ram for the side of Fleur's team, which I think is a good swap. Just try something new, and it looks like they're going to get a pick on the tank here. That's a really good way to start that. They do get the res off, though, and Fern trades out the Tracer. But a great nade finds the Hanzo, and this one is really back and forth right now. It looks like Fern is able to just kind of clean it up so far, but Fleur is still at full health, so it'll be hard to take him down, but... And with the Tracer coming back too, this could stabilize a little bit, but Fleur needs help. Fleur needs help, and Fern is just on his head. And with Big Juice finding Elky, there's not a lot of that range support to really help keep him up. So yeah, Fleur finds one, but he'll probably die here. He does have two supports though, and that is a very bold Mercy res. They're now up 2. That was a quick fight turnaround. If Fleur wants to take this, he could just run up into them right now with his ult. But that Warrior Cole should be able to keep the Plastics up for a little bit. And yeah. Lemon Squid almost gets found early. Fleur goes down to the Cole. And this is looking like there should still be a little bit of point control for the Plastics. Fern just keeps finding these like late kills in these fights. He either opens it or closes it. Or sorry, they either open it or close it. And so far, this kind of been like the recipe for success for the Plastics. Alright, Fleur gets some help from his supports there. Fern had him right in his sights. And we see an Annihilation come out from Fleur. He gets Nano too, so he can just kind of run in here. Finds a good pick on the Hanzo. He's now looking at the Echo copy. It'll be hard to take down, but he does get the kill, and it looks like they should win this fight right now. He's running to the spawn. But Rig Juice has something to say about this on the point. In that process, Fleur kind of left his supports behind, but it looks like he just came back in time to finish completing this fight. And just with a little bit of cleanup here, they should flip it. But the respawns are starting to come back for the Plastics. So this might be a little difficult for him to turn around. And the Mercy finally goes down. So they got the turn with 92% on the point. Fern is in here right now. He does manage to get out still. Lemon Squid finds a late pick on the Mercy, so that'll buy them a few more percentage points. But 92%? Neither team really have any big ults right now. But the Plastics in the top left are a little ahead in terms of percentage so far. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes. A Mist Rock from Rig Juice, big cooldown for him. Fleur goes into his Annihilation mode. Lemon Squid finds a pick on Fern, which is huge, considering what he's been able to do in that first round. Lemon Squid finds another. I just keep spectating the wrong people. Man, I need to retire from this. And I just started. Fleur uses his ult. Big Juice is going low, and he falls eventually. The swap over to Reaper I kind of like into this Ram. It's been doing a lot against you guys, and they're taking this all the way to the spawn. let's not get too mean here, guys. Come on. All right, coming into this next fight, we're looking at Valk and Flux for the plastics, as well as Echo Copy. Sorry, Pulse Bomb goes out early, doesn't find anything. Still holding on to a nano for Nimone, but the Reaper finding an early pick there is really bad. They didn't even need to invest any ults yet. Nano does go onto the Ram, but the Sig is kind of just standing strong right now. Nano doesn't get too much done with both of the ults. This should be a flip soon here as Fleur does go down. And that is likely a map win for the Plastics. And that is a first map win for the Plastics officially. Lemon Squid did not quite make it. Sorry, those blinks did not take you the extra meter, but it's okay. Now we get the pride and joy of watching play, and I can shut up for a second.
Fixating on target.
Saying GG's like they don't need to play another game. It's not too easy yet. It's not too easy yet. Okay, so next on the list is they get to pick a... God, what map type is it? Okay, they get a hybrid. And then after this, it'd be Escort. Yeah. Yo, can we get a payload or a hybrid, please? Fern, you don't get to pick that. You won. How many rounds? So it's first to win 2 maps. So right now the Plastics are up 1-0. So yeah. But if the Plastics win this one, then it's over. But if Nimone wins this one, then they have to play another one. And they wanted King's Row, so that's what we'll do. Okay. Next game I'm going to type the team names in. That'll help my brain a little bit, but it's okay. I have a fat forehead, so my brain should be fine in there. Oh, I need to actually start the game. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting I need to hit the start game mode button. Gosh. Oh, shoot, wait. What happened there? We'll just wait 2 seconds, see if they come back. They were winning! Why would they do that? Here, I'm gonna put the Plastics in right now. Yeah, Lena, what's with the hey, bruh? And you guys are just getting Nimone. Sorry. Sorry. You should be able to... Sorry, I just saw a question in one of the chats. You can change roles. I'm trying to figure out how to spell pneumonia. Here we go. But it's just going to be Nimone. We're abbreviating. Okay, we're back in it.
Now enter.
I shouldn't need to do this. I didn't need to do this before, but it's whatever. Okay.
Initiating match.
I personally love King's Row, both spectating and playing, so this should be nice to watch. Someone picked a role that was for someone else fixing it. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. There should be emotes. There's definitely emotes. You might need to subscribe, sadly. Hold up, hold up. I got some really good ones in here. That was me after me and my friends had. Wait, what? It makes him leave when he joins our group. Didn't know might be. He goes, "You ready?" I guess not. Okay. Yeah, please don't give me your money. I'm not, um, okay. Yeah, I don't want money. Unless you have Twitch Prime, then it's free, but no. um, sorry, we're trying to figure this out right now. Here, I'll take us back to lobby and then start it. Sorry, I haven't done this in a minute. My bad.
Now entering King's Row.
I used to be really good at this. I just fell off apparently. Okay, we're gonna see what we start on here. 23-year-old man, well, he can afford to get. Where's the donate link? You don't need to donate. There actually shouldn't be a donate link. I hope there isn't a donate link. What is going on? Um. Did you just say IDK after I said I don't know what's going on? Are you listening to me right now? I'll take us back to the lobby for now. Remember, Jack, everyone's a superstar in practice, but it's time to lock in. The pedal is hitting the metal. This is when the real dog comes out. Okay. I think if they... Okay, restarting game, that's good. I think if they were to just invite him to this person, him, to the custom game instead, then it should work. Okay. Let's hope. Come on. I believe.
Now entering King's Row.
If I hit start game, is it gonna...
Initiating.
Oh my god. We're so back. We're so back. Okay. God, I just realized you can see the random stuff in my room behind me. Well, that's just a cord for my that's just a cord for my TV box. But yeah, okay. So it looks like it's not showing team names. I know there's a way I can change that. It's right there.
This one has teeth.
On. I thought it was in there. Okay, that's not a huge deal. I know who it is. So, plastics are in the top left, and pneumonia is in the top right. And yeah, of your screen at least, my screen as well. So it looks like pneumonia will be starting out on attack here, and we'll have the plastics on defense. I like the Reinhardt on King's Row. It's a classic, but the Queen into Reinhardt can be good. So we'll see how this goes. Early pick on the Mercy from the Sombra. This was a big problem last game, so it'll be interesting to see what they try to do about this. The Sombra's just stalking up here. The Junkrat did come to investigate, so... Just revealed herself. Gets a hack on the Queen. The Queen's getting burnt right now, but that's a good pick from Jade onto the Sombra. Finally get rid of that problem, and it'll be interesting to see if the plastics decide to back up here, but it looks like they won't. Fleur goes in, tries to get some damage down on the Reinhardt, so they do eventually back up to the statue. We're seeing a kind of slow approach here, methodical, just trying to work their way in very carefully. The queen falls very low here, but the Reinhardt does eventually die. That's a huge loss on this first point. No longer have that shield. So, Pneumonia should start to move in. The Sombre's in the back, though, probably trying to look for a pick on one of these supports, which would really turn things around. And look at that, going for it right now. Lemon Squid just barely falls, but the Sombra does not make it out. So that will be a first point cap for Pneumonia for taking a little high ground spot. Being very sneaky right now. Alright, coming into this first chokehold, the Reinhardt's getting close to his Shatter. That's what I'd be looking for. And Fleur goes down on the high ground. They found him out. He does have his Riptire coming in. We have a Nano and a Valk next fight. So right now, Pneumonia is in the advantage with the ult economy, something they didn't really have last game. But Kira might go down here without a Nano. Big Shatter from the Ryan. Finds one, but it was the Nano. They were not able to capitalize on the kill without that Nano, though. The Sombra goes down, too, with a nice nade from the Ana. Keeps Fleur alive as well. However, that is the Valk out of Pneumonia. They still have this Tire and Ana ult, though, which is enough to win you a fight, but they're going into an EMP right now. 3-0 Nick doesn't really... 3-0-2 Nick doesn't really have a setup right now, though. And the Tire's coming down right now. Finds the Moira, actually. Sorry. Misspoke. I trade Junkrat for your Moira every day. Bob coming down from Fern gets slept, but Kira's in some trouble here, in a bad spot. The Reinhardt's low, and that's a huge EMP from Nick. Finding these cleanup kills on the supports. Smart by Elky to just die. Don't stagger yourself out any longer. Still 3.5 minute time bank, though. Not thinking... Wait, you subbed? Yo, thanks. I'm so sorry. I didn't see that. I have my chat's like way over here. So it doesn't come up on my screen. I'm so sorry. Strongly appreciated. You didn't need to do that at all. That's what I felt bad about. Earlier, at least. I sold the house for that sub. My kids can't make it to school anymore for that sub. Alright, I'm gonna lock back in. Fleur finds a pick on the Sombra, 1-for-1 right now. But Nano on the Queen, kinda huge. Bob comes out as well. Fern still finds a kill through all of this. Even with that Nano and Bob, this is still not a very decisive fight. When Kira goes down, it's a very even 1-for-1 fight right now, but I think with the Kitsune, Ryan's in, they are probably going to find the Mercy here. Ryan's way in right now. He'll probably die for this. It'll be interesting to see where that goes. Elky holding onto a thread right now. Should I be suspect of that? What do we think? Do we all just see that? Alright, coming in here with the Queen early Valk to engage. The Sombra goes down again. These dives have not been quite as effective from Nick, but Fern finds the kill on the weak Ana. However, they find the counter pick, and they're going to get the res on the Ana. Still holding on to this Queen will have a great opportunity right now, except you're probably waiting for that Suzu. Ryan's so low. Shield goes down, he dies. And with that advantage on the tank, they should be able to just walk this point into second. They're not really looking to touch this right now. And yeah, it's a second point cap with still 2 minutes left. 2:40 left. Alright, Fern with a little bit of high ground here. I personally love playing this high ground. They do have an EMP this fight coming up, which could be kind of huge, and he's going in for it. It hits all 5 on the other team, which is absolutely massive. They only get one pick off of it, though. However, that should be enough for the fight win. But a trade back by Fleur on the Sombra means they don't really need to back out of this right now. They're not losing too much time. They're getting a little bit of payload progress still because this Reinhardt's playing back. The Bob does come on to point, but Fern trades his life for it. The Bob does push them back a little bit, and Fleur trades again with Nick. Going into this next fight, going for the res to really bring these numbers up. It's a 3-on-5 right now if they really want to take this. I mean, Fern's coming back right now, but Fleur's going into the back line. Oh, the Ashes so won. No. That's unfortunate. Barely stays up by a thread, and a huge shatter from the Ryan in the back line. Finds at least 3. I wasn't paying attention that much. Kier's still holding on to this Queen ult. Again, the Suzu's going to make it complicated to use, so I can't really blame him. But it's okay. Nick will eventually find the stagger kill. And might get found. Gets found by Fleur. Does not live for it. And Jade finds a pick on the Kiri. So this is a 4-on-3 situation right now. Jack, why is my tag mathematics? Oh, shoot. That's old. I might need to change that. English math, next math. One time a long time ago I did a math stream for some people because they didn't really know how to do calc, and they asked me for it, so yeah. Okay, anyways, Lemon Squid gets hacked, might get found out, but stays up. Great kill by Jade. However, Fern and Regina George find picks. The Queen ult finally comes out, gets cancelled by the Reinhardt. Great play there to take out one of those higher value ults. Elke eventually goes down, still holding on to this nano though. With 20 seconds left, it'll be a matter of touching here. The Queen needs to go far. Yeah, thank you. I was trying to be a real one. They aren't selling. I mean, they got halfway through second point on this map. That can be hard. If you have a good defense, should be pretty attainable. Fleur, let's see if he has any magic in the tank. He's got this tire, but he might die with it. He does die with it. Elke does find a trade onto the Sombra. Lemon Squid going for the risky res, but I respect it. Kier over to the Ram. Probably won't get the touch here. And that is a mid-second point hold for the Plastics. Guys, I'm barely holding on right now, but it's okay. By the end of the night, my voice will be gone, and this will be terrible. Wait, watch this. I have this fancy schmancy objective camera. It takes me there for me. I don't even need to do anything. Sorry, I watched too many pro matches. Yeah, that's why I started doing this in the first place. It's fun. It's fun. I respect it.
Ready for battle.
Dude, my emotes, I'm just saying, that's a fire emote. I forget why I took that picture. I don't remember what it was. Dude, hold up. I think I partially explained the story to this one earlier, but I didn't really get to finish. Me and my friend were doing this thing where we put like one of those mini powdered donuts on like a fishing line with a stick, and we were like fighting each other trying to eat it, and like you couldn't hit each other with your hands though, so we both just had powdered donut all over our face. It was so good. Oh, bandana context.
Defend objective A.
There is no context. I was trying to floof up my hair a bit, I think, in the front. Now it's just long, and I'm balding. Anyways, we see a switch up to the Maga here from the Plastics, which is going to be good into this Ram. Just such a huge hitbox. But kind of getting burned down right now. Might need to use this R1. Yep, and there it goes. Sorry, R1. Generated burst. And eventually shreds that Ram. Mercy goes down too. Excuse me. The BAP is the sole survivor. Will they let him get out? Yeah, look at that. Congratulations, Elke. You made it. Alright, we're already seeing a little bit of a setup with Nick on the high ground right now. Fleur gets low really early, but just lives. However, great callouts lead to them getting the pick. And they're not backing up though. They're still playing very forward on this, which I respect. Try to burn as much time as you can. 5-minute time bank. You kind of need to do that right now.
Your end is within my reach.
So yeah.
Here it comes.
Take everything from them.
Somebody die already. I have nothing to say.
A taste of poison.
Wow. I didn't know you could do an on-screen celebration. Thank you for the bits too.
Dynamite out.
That's sweet. Oh, Fern finds too. Sorry. This guy is distracting me right now. He's like love bombing me. Fern finds one, and Nick also finds one to end that fight. They're cruising through this, about to get around the bend. There might be a recontest here, but late spawns from the supports might make this very hard. I don't think there's going to be a real substantial recontest.
She's gonna blow.
Getting really close to capping the point here.
Your end
Ult
is
economy,
within my reach.
kind of even right now. The EMP is up though, and they only need to get it to this first bend. So this is do or die right now for Pneumonia. I'm very sorry, guys.
Take everything.
You got my opportunity to pronounce your name though. That's always nice. Huge EMP gets them out of a roll. However, the Immort will keep everyone up. Oh, Fleur, how did he stay alive? He's so low. He's so low. They're all so low. Fern finds the pick on Jade. Fleur's still hanging on to a thread right now. It'll be interesting to see if they try to finish this kill. And Nick's really just pushing into these supports, trying to get what he can out of it. But the Sombra goes off the map, and Fleur finds one on the way out. This is really winnable right now for Pneumonia. However, Regina George with the Mercy Boxing melee kill. And Elkie just barely makes it. They're just running onto this point right now, but what else are they going to do? The cage might keep him off, but Elkie is still alive, trying to do everything that they can, but that is a point cap for the Plastics, and they will move forward in the tournament. Thank you very much for playing. I will give you guys one more name shout out, because I know that's what you really want. At Elkie. You get everything you deserve from this, so thank you very much for playing in your first game. Pneumonulo oh my gosh, Pneumonulo trimicroscopic silicovolcanicosis addiction anti-disestablishmentarianism. Thank you guys very much for playing. So Plastics and Pneumonia, y'all are all done for right now, at least. The Plastics you will be playing later against whoever wins the next game, and yeah, dude. Also, thank you so much for gifting the subs. Like you didn't need to do that, but it's very nice. Crying the Latina tears. God. Okay. I don't want to. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Other teams go. That was a very hard-fought effort from Pneumonia. They looked good. I'm sure if they had an opportunity to play other teams in here, they would win. But it's not always our days, you know. And I gave you your name pronunciation, Elkie. I did my best. Bless up. Okay. Y'all can leave now. Or actually, I'm just gonna leave and make a new game. That way I don't need to kick people. Don't watch how I do this. It's a super secret. This is like in my veins. And then I need to turn on. I don't know why it makes me do this every time. Okay, and I want to turn all of the maps off except... Okay, I'm going to put all of these into... Actually, I'm just going to do a random... How many maps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do a random number generator 1 through 7. That will decide what map you guys are starting on. Generate. Alright, you guys are playing Busan, I'm sorry. Okay. So now it is... Why did you change my name to Jack B. Ego? Yeah, I'll at you when it's over. Okay. Next, we have... E-Kittens Forever versus Lunitarians. Okay. I need to scroll up through the registration because there's a lot of messages in here to invite the team captains. So I need Saber. And I need Summer, I believe, is the captain of the other team. Yep. Server owner in the game, guys. I'm all right. Oh, I probably should have actually. I need to add Saber. Okay. I'm presume Condones is on your team. Not 100%. Oh, wait, I need to change this off of friends only. To my team. Move me back to my team. Did I do that right? Is that where you're supposed to be? Okay, I need to re-invite Saber, I believe. Woo. Okay, these are the... Okay, sick. I'm not joining your group, Saber. I'm sorry. I can't reveal secrets. Lunarians. I'm so stupid. Is this right? Do I have this right now? I need to make sure I spell E-Kittens Forever right. Why am I getting mentioned? That was not the time. No, it's okay. Alright. We good? We good? Did it? Wait, I put the right people on the right team, right? This is right? Okay. We're going. Best of luck to both teams, Lunarians and E-Kittens Forever. I really should have changed it so I displayed the names. I know there's a way for me to do that.
Initiating match.
Whatever. I'll figure it out eventually. As long as we're moving along and I know Lunarians is on the left and E-Kittens Forever is on the right, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright. I'm throwing up my E-Kittens better win those $10. It's $10 each. It's $10 each. Give me credit. It's 50. Okay. Alright. We have the Lena and Lena DPS line. This is interesting. Non-play. The Ryan into the Zarya here.
5.
We'll see what happens.
3.
I do like Reinhardt as a great counter to Zarya.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
But I have also not seen Condones play the game. So I don't really know what he will finesse here. We also have a Junkrat coming out, which will be really nice for this Zarya right now. And some beef in the chat already between Andy and E-Kittens Forever, so we will see how this goes. Early point control. I'll stop flying over the structure. Early point control for E-Kittens as the Lunarians try to take some control. Reinhardt's kind of struggling right now with all this range, and Condones does find the Junkrat that he so desired to counter. High charge, dangerous, just running in right now. But there's not much they can do about this with all the heals. Finds the Ashe, Lina finds a pick on the... Sorry, Ashe finds a pick on the Moira, and this is a quick fight win for the E-Kittens. The last match is it going to be 1 or 2 games, so it's first to win 2 maps, so for all of them. If I'm really feeling it for the last match, we might do 5, but I'm not gonna say that. It'll be first to win 2 maps. First to win 2 maps for the last match. It's always first to win 2 maps for now. So it'll be interesting to see how they decide to push into this, because the Zarya is super high charge, and this Ryan shield is getting shredded right now. Ashe is taking a little bit of an off angle. Might go down here. Good save by the Mercy to keep her up, and Condones finds a pick on the front end onto the Moira. Ugh. Early grab, too. Built that up so fast. Where'd they find this guy? He wants his $10. The Ashe is running 1 HP, probably won't get out. The Ryan's also low here, will eventually go down. Condones is such high charge right now, and is not dying. This is looking good so far. Whoa.
You will be renewed.
Enemy
Okay.
target located.
This is looking good so far for the E-Kittens, but Saber finds a pick onto the Moira, who does get rezzed up, but that's a big resource gone for their team in res. They could find something else here. Zarya gets charged again, but the swap over to the Ram. Hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit more here, but this is desperation hour. They need to touch. Tyre gets 1. They don't have the res for it now. Dynamite finds 1 too. This might finally be a fight win for the Lunarians, but they still need to work through both of these support ults, which are making things difficult for finding picks right now. And the respawns are starting to come back. The Bob should hopefully put this away from them, but the Moira finds 1. They're all so low though, but the grab is huge, and it is good. The Ashe's trade with the Bob, the Zarya is so low. He's still so low. Oh no, Saber finds another pick, but the Zarya stayed alive too long and still has such high charge. This might go back the other way. Tank's still alive, but a good dupe from Lina to keep this fight going right now. It's really just Ram v Ram duking it out right now. With Mercy doing Mercy things, just living. The Ramble from the copy, they find 1 off of it in Andy. The Bob comes in, they should be able to take this back. It's just a matter of time with the tank officially going down. This is probably the end of this first round. But I saw some things. I saw some things from Lunarians that I really liked there. Like, they had great execution on that second round. They really just, or on that fight, they really just had to find the pick on that Mercy, which was very difficult with both of their support ults coming in. A great ult economy from the E-Kittens forever. They didn't burn too much during the fights, which was good. They saved up a lot of those support ults for the end so they could stay up. Teasing the Winston Condones, that would have made me very excited. Geez, good round, I guess. That might be bannable.
5,
Lina's not getting her $10 anymore.
3, 2,
Yikes.
1. Round 2.
Getting geeked off the ashwagandha. Okay, not too many changes on the side of E-Kittens Forever, which why would you? We do see a Zen for the Lunarians, as well as a Reaper and a Tracer, so trying to look to put more pressure on this backline, which I like. I see the vision of. Tracer almost goes down, should be able to make it out though. The Ashe is so low, but the Mercy heals are good to keep her up, at least for right now. However, still a very stalled out fight. The Zen goes down, Tracer goes down as well. Great picks from both of them, and this is just cleanup now and a quick point capture for the freaking E-Kittens. sometimes my brain just stops working. Condones has another late pick or early pick onto this Junkrat, so that's a even more stall and such high charge again. Gonna be hard to kill. At least the Discord should make it easier to bring him down, but might not do too much. They spot out this Tracer on the flank. It'll be interesting to see what happens, but pushing underneath to circumvent some of the Zarya damage in that choke I kind of like. However, the Zarya finds the Zen. So low again is this Zarya, but the heals on the side of the E-Kittens are so good that they keep Condones up until he eventually goes down, but this Mercy is looking for the res and will get it off. Stays alive even with the pressure from the Tracer. The Tracer does find the Moira. Has the recall. Hopefully we'll get out for their sake. Whoa, I don't know why it took me to them. And the Ram's just kind of standing on point right now. No real help. At least as of this moment, goes down. This Tracer keeps finding picks, but Condones is just so high charge, tearing this up the whole time, especially with this Mercy pocket. And this is kind of looking like do or die right now. This fight, you know, they don't really have any ults. They need to build something up here and get something good going. But they're running straight into this grab, a dupe, a Cole, and a Valk. So they're running out of time to just force these ults out. And that is a early pick on the Tracer who wasn't even in the grab. And that is a quick team wipe. I don't even know if they'll have the chance to touch after this. I don't think it's going to happen. Great grab, great old economy again. They didn't really have to use anything until the end for the E-Kittens. But yeah, blue team is in shambles right now. They do get the touch, a great touch from the Tracer. Tyre comes out too. The Zarya just tanks it though. It's really unfortunate. Andy goes down on point. Pulse Bomb doesn't find too much. The Moira is so low, but eventually goes down. Ram gets to do a little dance and make a little love right now, but it won't mean too much. Great first map from the E-Kittens with really nice ult economy. Now we get the pleasure of watching play of the game again.
Play of the game.
Okay. So Saber gets to pick a... What the freak? Why did I do that? What do you call it? Saber gets to pick a hybrid map. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to turn on show team names. I got pinged. Just checking. Add your heart. Oh my god. Per the request, I added the heart. Trying to figure out how to show these names right now. Not in there. It's not telling me. Are they still deciding on a hybrid map? Have we come to a conclusion? Hello? Alright, King's Row. I get to run back King's Row. Let's go. I love King's Row. It's like I have the itch for King's Row. Whoa. I want to watch King's Row. It's like my Fent. It's my Coke. It's King's Row. Oh, it's starting to get hot in my room. Peas on floor. Ooh. Brother, ooh.
Now entering King's Row.
Okay, I swear to God, there's a way for me to turn on. Oh, wait, I need to do this crap again. What a shame. Oh, wait, no, it did it itself. Let's go.
Initiating match.
Okay. Alright. Just making sure that was actually working. Player name's on. Player health bar's on. Yeah, that should all be...
Ready for battle.
But I can't find the spot where I can show the team names. It's okay. It's what happens. Still just remember, top left, even though it doesn't really matter where I point, top left is the freaking Lunarians, and top right is the E-Kittens for Eva. We'll see a Reinhardt from Condonis here. Classic Reinhardt on King's Row, but he's going to be playing into a Ramatra, which might be pretty unfortunate for him. I'm trying to figure out, where is this Ashe set up right now, or am I blind?
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
I figured it out. I am blind. My bad. Alright, Saber with a little sitting in the corner. I like it. Ashe starting out early from the high ground from Lina. We'll get a little bit of this perspective here. Ooh. It's okay, Lina. It's okay. Not much going on right now. A very early push-up, though. Much faster than what we saw in the last game around the statue. All of the Lunarians fell a little low there, but Condones goes down first, and so does the Echo. So this will probably be a quick reset and get out really fast. They only burnt 30 seconds on that push, so that wasn't too bad. The Ram just showing off right now. You can't hurt me, haha. But very quick fight win for the Lunarians, which we didn't really see from them last game. So good to see that they turned that around a little bit. Quick swap over to the Zarya. But the Echo falls really low there. However, Zarya's in right now, and she's just getting so much charge off of this Ram and Junkrat right now. Gonna be burning through these health bars. But they're doing a lot of damage on her right now. However, they do find two. It's not working. My thingy isn't working. Sorry. And Condones is cleaning this up already. They do find Condones, but they're both so low. It's just a, yeah, quick cleanup from the Echo. Hold up. So it should work where the person I'm looking at, I spectate them. Okay. Okay, there we go. That was just weird. Whoopsies. Okay, very quick cap, 4.5 minute time bank here. Zarya is just still very charged right now off of this Junkrat.
I offer something more. No recovery.
She's gonna blow.
The Echo dealing them a lot of damage, but gets antied, forced to back up. However, the Bob coming down does get slept, but will force them back, and this is another fight win for E-Kittens Forever. Unless the Tire has anything to say about it. Finds the Mercy and the Echo, which is kind of huge. He's at no health, though, but that should be enough for the E-Kittens to retake this point, which is huge, because that was looking like a fight loss. Would have walked them right back up. Good grab. Makes basically null and void of that Nano and Ram ult. Very smart play from Condones there to use that grab. Doesn't want that fight getting any more out of hand and wasting more time. But again, good fight there at least from the Lunarians. But they start to go down very quickly here because Condones is just still so high charged, and they used a lot of their ults into that grab. Yeah, so this payload will probably come around this bend there. They might have just enough time to get a touch with when they're just the order of how their team died. Oh, actually, I don't think so. They're a little too far away. So we're probably going to be looking at like a... Hold up, I'm going to make a guess. 4 minute and 13-second time bank. No, 4 minute and 23-second time bank. Yep, exact. Okay, the Ashe on the high ground still dealing out damage, but the health bars haven't gone too low on the side of the Lunarians yet. And it's just looking like kind of a little bit of a stalemate right now, but the poke of this Echo and Ashe is just so strong right now. They're dealing out more damage. And the heals have been really good for keeping up their team. However, the Echo does go down to the Junkrat here. Oh, and the Coach Gun goes to waste. This Ashe is kind of stuck in no man's land right now, but should just be able to make it out. The Junk finds another pick. Great plays from Saber right now to hold this point right here. Which was something like what the Plastics did last game. They held this point very close here. Which is kind of what won them the game. The Ram does get beamed down in that Kitsune. The Echo's so one if someone wants to look at her, but can't find her, don't have the calls. They got a good sleep on the Zarya, but she just stays up with this Mercy pocket. And this is going right into the spawn of the Lunarians.
Heroes never die.
I got another notification. I just need to check this out.
Огонь по готовности.
And sorry, I got a notification. I had to check it, but this is a really good push into the spawn. That Nano does do a lot though. It keeps the Ram up long enough to get his ult off. Might just be able to turn this around. However, it's still a 3-on-1 on point, but the Tracer finds a pick. This might, they might just pull this through, holding this point. The Zarya's still alive back there, though. She's such a high charge. Someone needs to kill her, and I don't know who's going to be the one who wants to do it. They do get a sleep on her. She will go down here and finally lose all of that charge. With 0.01 meters. I didn't even realize how close that was because I was so enthralled with what was going on in the middle. Okay.
That must sting.
Saber finds an early pick onto the Echo here. It'll be interesting to see if they try to res this because it's kind of in the middle of no man's land. It looks like they won't. Zarya still isn't charged yet. Oh, good sleep. They could deal some damage down. Still haven't charged her too much. Good change in strategy there. Just not give her too much, but up to 80 now. Getting close to this grab too. Saber almost goes down there. Trap's dead. He's so low. Oh my gosh, the grab is up. They're also grouped up. Oh no, it's a 5-man grab. But 3 of them stay alive somehow in that. 2 are still up. It's the tank with the Tracer. It's only the Ram now, and the Ram will probably get beamed down here, and this is going to be a cap. With only a minute left, considering they came into the last point with 4.5 minutes, that is a great hold.
Score 0-3. Switching
Ooh.
sides.
The early GG. Oh, not take that.
Initiating
This is still, like, very winnable for the Lunarians. You know? They aren't in a terrible situation. You know, they're just over a minute, which means you won't get any extra time, but also, like, it's not a huge time bank for them to beat. They do need a full cap, though, which on the very end of this last point could be difficult with the close spawns. Okay. Any big change ups? We're seeing the Maga come up from the E-Kittens, which, again, good playing into this choke against the Ram. But, oh, the voice line might give away the strategy. Might give away the Maga strategy. But they're still going to stick on this Ram. Change up to the Mei, too. Hopefully wall off this Maga. Will help out. And they have the nades.
Defend
Excuse me.
objective
Alright, off the rip here, early Suzu from the E-Kittens means that they won't be able to use it for the nade when it comes through on their Maga eventually. But that's okay because they're doing a very good job. Again, all of this poke damage just not stopping from the E-Kittens. It's really making it difficult for the Lunarians to push in, and they do eventually find a pick on the Ana. The Tracer has made her way into the back line, but they know she's there. So it's a question of how much she'll really be able to do right now. Saber does find the Kiri. It'll be interesting to see if Summer tries to res this. It's a, pretty good one around that corner right there.
Dusting off. She's gonna blow.
Oh, I got the Ram glitch. That's not right. That does not look right. Okay, a little bit of stabilization here. Both teams have kind of settled into their spots, but the Lunarians really need to push in here because they've only had one fight and they're already 2 minutes into their time bank. So yeah, look at that. They started to wrap around the corner right on cue. They're going down the middle. They're trying to ignore the statue pushing Tyler, which I kind of like, but that allows Condones to get behind them. And he finds one. He does get frozen up. And he's just in the range. They find the kill, but this res from Summer should stick. And it's a good one. Gets their tank back in the fight. And they're all so low, the tower is going to come crumbling down for the Lunarians. The Ram does stay alive there, which means they get to keep a little time. But this Tracer, so sneaky, has been in this backline the whole time and finally has built herself up a pulse bomb. See what they do with it here, just kind of stalking. I think they know the Ashe is here. Definitely know the Ashe is here now. Just waiting to let this thing go and hopefully get a pick.
This will cut the pain.
Lurking slowly in the back line.
Nano boost administered.
Okay, Nano onto the Ram, looking for a pick. It's enough of a distraction, but very unattracted to run into this Maga ult right now, which makes sense. The Ram does just stay up through all that. Tracer gets stomped on, though, and uses the Pulse Bomb. It didn't really do too much. They do trade out 2 DPS, which is good for them, and Condones finds a pick onto the Moira. I was going to try to pronounce that name, but they don't pay me enough for that. Phosphorite. I just had to look at it. I'm sorry. With only 60 seconds left, it's kind of desperation mode. They have no ults. They're only coming up on this tire, which they'll hopefully build. But we'll see what happens here. Condones finding a few shots here. These burns have been so just annoying for this team. They do take the statue approach this time. Much harder to flank with this. Tracer gets around to the left, but gets spotted out very fast by the Mercy. No free picks for you today, buddy. The tire comes out from Saber. Will it be good? It's huge! That's both DPS gone. It'll be interesting to see if they get the res here. Condones knows that his time is finally up with this crazy Maga gameplay. Finally falls. And this, I don't know. I think Summer's going for the perfect game right now. I don't know if she's died yet. Does get out. So I don't know what's going on. Saber does trade out, but they will get this cap in overtime, which is huge for them.
Stop the payload.
Oh, I just realized I didn't, like, if this somehow ends up being a draw, I don't have that set up in the rules, so we'll see what happens with that. As someone who was, I will not be jolly. Alright, Condones back over to the Zarya, what has seemed to be their bread and butter so far in these games.
Take everything from them.
Ooh. The Ram on the cart does kind of push them back a little bit, but the Ana goes down to the stickies from the Echo on the right side, and it looks like the health bars of the Lunarians are just slowly falling down. And it does all just come crumbling down here. Just a few more kills to clean up onto this ram here. And that is a hold on the first bend of the first point of King's Row. Second point of King's Row, technically. My bad. So we'll see a little bit of an aggressive setup here with the Zarya. Probably trying to get some charge right there. Getting close to this Grav right now, but we do have the pulse again from this Tracer. We'll see how they decide to use it here, as well as the Nano. And so basically all 5 ults for the Lunarians. They do have the resources to win this. It'll just be about how they want to do it. But a great shot from the Ashe on the high ground to get rid of that flank, and you almost feel like you need to wait right now if you're the Lunarians. Like, take this fight as strong as you can, but as they're doing this, like, now Condonis is built up to this Grav. We'll have it when they get started here. They also have the dupe. They're getting close to just so many ults. This is going to be like a 5 ult versus 5 ult last fight. This is do or die for the Lunarians. They need to win this. But that's a bad pick, so it's like you need to wait another 20 seconds, and now that ult advantage you feel like you just had. Well, they're going for it right now. And again, the graph from Condones just nullifies all 3 of those ults. They do find one on the Echo. The Pulse also comes out, though. They only have this tire, and they traded 1 for 1.
Helden sterben nicht.
They still have the dupe and the Bob. With the Valk active right now, Bob comes out. This is looking very bad, but the tire comes out, does find Condones on the Zarya, but the Battle Mercy is having none of this from the Junkrat. Gets the res, and yes, Mercy mentioned, and this is looking like cleanup kills right now with the res of Condones for the E-Kittens.
Moira.
And congratulations. Oh, wait. Not if the GOAT has anything to say about it. But congratulations to the E-Kittens. You get to go on to the next round. Lunarians, thank you very much for playing. I enjoy what I do. It ain't really fair. Maybe. Wait. So.
Receive my aid.
The ranks, just because I see questions about it. Yeah, I didn't ask about the ranks before I started this, but it's like, hold up. No, it's $50 divided by the 5 people. But I didn't ask about the ranks. However, I do actually know some of the people on the other team, and it's like they're mostly like gold, silver, plat, so it's not that bad. Sorry, guys. Alright, so now that's me, get the schedule. Oh, congratulations to the E-Kittens, by the way, you're going to the final, because there was 5 teams, so one group had to play an extra game. Maybe I shouldn't invite my top 500 and get easy money. Well, you could have, but it's too late now. If they need to. Okay. I need to put myself in spectators. Doing this again. You guys did 8. Ooh, okay. Not console players only. Okay. So now it is game 3, which would be, sorry, let my brain do its thing. It was the winner of the first match, who was the Plastics. So I need Regina George back in here. And then Kirby, because that's the team who hasn't played yet. Okay. Now, we're going to do everyone's favorite random generator 1 through 7. I'm going to hold it up. I'm going to hold it up to the camera this time So you can see we have a random generator. We got 7. All right. So whatever the last map is for the freaking control maps. Samoa. Woo, I'm sorry for your loss. All right, we have the dweeps. I typed dweeps, the dweebs versus the plastics. Yeah, I'm sorry, Maddie. It was just how it happened. Okay, I'm gonna see if really quick while we're waiting, I can figure out where in the settings I can do like spectator settings. We're still waiting on one. Hold up, give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay. It's the plastics. That's our team name. Okay. I have no say in this. Alright, we're all here. I can't figure out how to show the name still. So, yeah. Alright. Good luck, guys.
Welcome to Samoa.
First badge for first place. Hold up. I need to... Okay.
Initiating match.
So, on the left, we have the plastics again. Had a very great run in their first game. And in the top right, we have the dweebs, who we have not seen yet. Because, again, there was only 5 teams, 1 team, or 2 teams had to play an extra match. And in this case, that was the plastics. So, you could say that gives them an advantage. You could say that gives them a disadvantage because they had to play more to get through. But...
Ready for battle.
take it how you will. It was left up to random chance. I put it into a random number generator again, and these were the teams that happened to pick to play the extra match. Sorry, not these teams. That team over there was the team that it picked to play the extra match. So yeah.
5, 4,
Okay.
3,
We're going to see more of a divey comp from
round 1.
the
Capture the objective.
dweebs on the right side with the Genji and Sombra, so it should be fun to watch. I want to see some of this Winston gameplay, though. Don't see Winston very much nowadays, but he is strong. I actually like Winston. We also see the mirrored Sombra, again, and Fern on his classic Echo, but they find an early pick on that Sombra. He just gets dove. And this Winston is actually tearing this up. This is what I'm saying. We need to play Winston, people. We are seeing real Winston Overwatch right now. Gosh, what year is this? 2016? And a great starting dive. Ooh. Probably shook him a little bit. They swapped over to the Orisa to hopefully kind of bunker down here. But, yeah. Certainly they did not see anything like that in their first match, the Plastics. Quick sweeping fight win, but Nick almost gets the kill, but he might get found out. That Moira barely stays alive with 1 HP. And those picks that he kept getting so much haven't happened yet, but we're only 26% into the first round. And it looks like this Orisa will probably go down here. Fell really low, really quick, as their team was just getting pressured in the back. This dive so far, although it might not be the flashiest, they're not getting the most kills in the world, but they're putting so much pressure on the back line that they can't go in with their tank.
You cannot escape me.
Once News is bubble coming up to this primal, though, it'll be interesting to see how he uses this. And Nick gets inserted into the back line again, but doesn't find a pick. Goes down for a 3rd time early here. Not a hot start for him like we saw in their last match, but it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes when you go against a team with a dive like this, playing so well together. Gets the Winston ult off, does get beamed through it really quick, but finds a pick onto the Kiri. This is some great Winston gameplay. I'm learning so much about myself right now from seeing this. Thank you, Gang Snow. Alright, and we're already on 90% cap progress on the point, and they've only used the Winston ult. We do have a 3 ult to 4 ult situation going into this, but the EMP comes through, and it's good. It cancels so many ults that, well, it canceled the Moira ult, and 2 quick picks there for the Dweebs, and it's looking like they're going to win this first fight and this first round. Sorry, this first round. First fight happened a long time ago. Huge EMP, though, from Gavin. Might need to see a few adjustments here.
0-1.
Probably gonna need to see a few adjustments here from the plastics. They sorry, my blue light is like reflecting in the thing. Okay. But yeah, probably need to see a few adjustments from the plastics here to kind of deal with this dive a little bit better, because they were just getting eaten up by it. I gotta say, I don't like playing this map, but it's a very pretty map. Yellow is taking it. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I have funny colorblind settings. I just like having my team as yellow. Or my enemy team is yellow, because like it's like the red shields. You see the yellow outlines through it better. Alright. Much of the same from the Dweebs. I don't really blame them for that, but a much more bunkered down look right now for the plastics, which is kind of what they need to do against this dive that worked so well against them. They forced the Sombra out early already. Haven't been picked off too fast yet like last round, but a little bit of mispositioning there from the Reinhardt. Actually gets his Moira picked off trying to save her. They do find the Sombra as a trade, though. However, the point control was severely in favor of the Dweebs during that altercation, so they get the first cap, but this is quickly contested. And this Genji is tearing up the backline right now, though. They do finally turn around and get some heal, but it's not before their Reinhardt gets really low and they lose 2. So this is going to be a first fight win, very drawn out first fight win for the Dweebs. No one has any big ults yet, but the Dweebs are a little ahead in the ult economy, holding a little forward here with the dive, which can't blame them for. Nick gets pressured out. The Sombra is working that way to see if they could clean up the kill, but will not get it. Winston gets out here. They went the Reaper to try to counter the Winston, but he hasn't really been able to get up on him. Like right now he finally is, and the Winston goes down to half, but he just pops his primal and he stays alive, and the Sombra finds another pick here. Reaper goes down too with the nice juggle from the Winston. We love good Winston gameplay. I just spectated a murder, an absolute crime in that corner.
System compromised. Misery made manifest.
Alright, this is going straight to the spawn. We're doing a touch the spawn door challenge. It looked like Kirby got there first. It was a race for it. And this is going to be in 100-0 round. It's looking like they still have the EMP and the Kitsune, which are 2 fight-winning ults in and of themselves. The touch here might even be risky. A huge EMP finds 3. The Moira gets burned down so fast. Tyra comes out, but not before losing 2. You got your pick, Nick. Don't worry. Hat pick, Nick. And that's it for that first map. Okay, unless this person is the person who just joined to spectate, unless they're playing, I'm going to need to remove them.
I was planted. A taste of poison.
Great plays from the Sombra the whole map, by the way. Alright, plastics. Hold up. Winton and Genji did eat. Oh, okay. Um, I don't. Oh, wait, y'all get to see me type. This is weird. Who? Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, they can watch the stream. I don't want them spectating in the lobby just because then they can, like, see, you know, things. I don't want them giving information or anything like that, which I know, I guess you could just stream snipe if you really felt like it, but I hope that people are doing that. So, I'm sorry. I'm removing you from the game, but I think it makes sense. Don't make owner. How do I remove from game? There we go. Okay. Plastics. What map? If I have to spectate Kings Row again, I might go insane. I get to use this opportunity between rounds to give my voice a break. I'm out of water. Eichenwald, thank you. Okay. I am going to run and grab water really fast as long as this game actually started. Because I need water to live. Like most people. Okay. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. My entire house smells like butter chicken right now.
Ready for battle.
I'm still so sorry for the pre-roll ads and everything. I tried to turn them off to the best of my ability. I looked it up and you can't really turn them off. So I just put on pre-rolls and turned them off for the rest of the stream. I really didn't want to have them on for this, but yeah, sorry. Yeah, I did my best. I really tried my best to get rid of them. I'm sorry.
5,
What are the teams here? On the left, it is the Plastics, who was playing earlier, and the top right is the Dweebs, who we haven't seen play yet. One team had to play an extra game. It happened to be the Plastics and Pneumonia. It was just random, because there was only 5 teams, so yeah, 2 teams had to play an extra game. Alright, the Plastics are already low on health bars. The Dive Again literally didn't change anything on the side of the Dweebs. I don't blame them for that, though. Mura goes in, they do find a trade, but this Genji has just been on fire the entire game, making like hell for the Plastics. Yeah. Nick is back on the Sombra. This is a very quick first point tap
Objective
for
lost.
the
Stop the payload.
dweebs. For the dweebs. Let's see if Nick can work some of his early fight picks again.
You cannot
And it looks like he's trying to get the Kiri off point, but the peel is so great from the dweebs right now. Like, they're really peeling back to... Wait. Unfortunately, it didn't make it. Sorry. But we're really peeling back to get the Kiri there. The switch over to the D.Va is nice to help deal with this Winston a little more. And you can just see she's doing so much damage on them right now. But they're just so elusive, and the D.Va mech's taking so much damage from this Moira beam too. Even with the counter swapping, it's difficult for them to counter. Nick goes down in the back. Gavin gets out. The dive is just so good. They're so good at getting in and getting out. It's just such a problem. Their discipline's really good. This is how you can tell a team practiced.
You're mine now.
Pain is inevitable.
And a quick fight win for the dweebs again. A little late on that Genji blade there, Kirby. He wants to do the touch the spawn challenge again. They should just walk this into point, and this is going to be a very, very healthy time bank right now for the dweebs. Yeah, 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Now, in these close quarters, the dive might not be as elusive as, you know, they can't go as many places around the map, and Winston just gets shredded like that, because, again, he can't jump out as much here. So this might finally be where we kind of see this D.Va take hold a little bit in this, like, tank diff matchup. But also just the raw mechanics of executing this dive from the dweebs has been so good. And that is a huge 4-man EMP, hits everybody but the Sombra, and there's not much you can do there about that. D.Va Bomb goes a little wayward, probably just trying to stall some time. But that's a Kitsune and an EMP and another fight win for the dweebs. We are probably going to see an EMP here for Plastics. Somebody left the game. I shouldn't have had to pause it like that. I gotta pull up for the next tournament. The tournaments are fun. Alright. Next tournament, I'm hoping to get more teams. And... Oh, game crashed. Okay. Next tournament, I hope to get more teams. Because, like, you know, having 5 teams is kind of unfortunate. I want to, like, make it more widespread. So, like, you know, maybe, like, a double elimination that takes a whole weekend or something like that. Because... I probably can't do Valorant because I know like nothing about Valorant. I mean, I've played it a little bit, but I'm not good at it at all. And yeah, more teams, hopefully, and maybe longer. Like I thought about making this a double elimination, but the thing was like this is 4 games. This is single elimination. If it was double elimination, it'd be 7 games instead. So I just need more time for that. Like I'd be perfectly fine doing 7 games if I could spread it out over 2 days. Wait, no, one day of the weekend is always taken for Among Us. Yeah, one day of the weekend is always taken for Among Us. But see, people say double elim is fun. Wait, can they not come into the match? Oh, shoot. It's not going to let them in. Hold up. Oh no, it did let them in. Thank God.
The payload is approaching its destination.
But yeah. Next tournament, I'll do double elim. Hopefully. And more teams, hopefully. But we'll see what happens. And we do see the cap there for the dweebs.
Round 1 complete.
I guess my bigger hope is that, I mean, hey, Summer, if you wanted to do Among Us on Friday night, or I could do the tournament like Friday night, Sunday,
Initiating
or something.
match.
I don't know. I'm just coming up with ideas. What? I love being able to hold this button and it does this for me. I'm so happy I found that. Look at how cinematic this is. Look at how beautiful this Overwatch map design is.
Ready for battle.
Okay, again, just this same old dive comp. 431 in the bank for the dweebs. We'll see if this Diva works better on attack. I mean, I guess now they get to play into the Winston instead of the Winston playing into them, so they get to dictate more of the pace. So hopefully the Diva just kind of gets to, you know, pick their engagements, shred the Winston a little more instead of the dweebs getting to pick their engagements into their team. Hanzo is a risky play on this map for me. Well, they swapped to Cass, so maybe they agreed.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Alright, so just off the bat here, we're seeing kind of what I expected to see, a little bit of a closer hold. But Nick finds an early pick onto the Sojourn. It'll be interesting to see how the Winston and Genji decide to attack this now, because they kind of set up for this dive, but they lost a lot of their poke. It looks like they'll take a little bit of time to back up. This Winston doesn't have his bubble right now, though. The Diva engages onto him. The Winston is so low. So low. He just narrowly escapes into his bubble, but he's still low. Look at the Winston. They're all one. They're all one on the dweebs. Look at their health bars. Okay, they get the kills, and this is like more of what I wanted to see from the plastics with the Diva. You know, get into that, like, you know, you see the Winston use his cooldowns, get into them and take down that health bar. He has a fat head hitbox. So yeah, great job. Good adjustment from the plastics there. And they have 5.5 minutes for this point now. We are seeing the high ground setup as standard on this map from the dweebs, and it's looking like the Genji and the Winston are kind of setting up to pinch down onto the payload here. Standard dive, but it's looked good for them so far. Sombra's taking a little bit of an angle off to the left. See if she does anything with this, but the Winston kind of had to retreat from his position, so might not be able to do too much. But great calls. They all look at the Torb at once, but the Genji falls so low, they might trade him out for this. The Moira's one too, though. Doesn't get out. Great picks, and the Genji stays up there. The dive was good. Excellent engage. Like, really, yeah. Can I invite friends to the server for the next tourney? Yes, of course.
I'm here.
Yeah, their team synergy is crazy. I mean, like, I know there's been, like, questions about the ranks and all that or whatever, and, like, you know, there's a chance of that, but just the raw synergy out of this team right now, like, that's one of the beautiful things about Overwatch, I think, that sets it apart from other first-person shooters. Like, great mechanics can make you good, but great team communication can make you, like, amazing. Oh, hey, Seb. Seb is a, like, OG friend of mine. If the rank limits, let me know, though. I mean, you can play. It's not that deep. We might not want to load your team up with people that are high ranked. So I think next tournament I'll probably try taking the rank thing a little more seriously. Like, you know, divvying it up so too many people who are crazy high can't be on the same team. Which I've done before. I can handle that. I have this all set up. Okay. Still great, like, plays coming in right now from the plastics. This is what I was saying though, like, again, questions about the ranks of the people in here, but it was really a synergy thing because we're seeing the plastics turn this around a little bit more now as they've started to like work together better cohesively as a unit to stop this very lethal dive, and they cap point with 4 minutes left coming in here. Huge EMP hits all 5 members. The dive is good again. It's just their bread and butter right now. Yeah, if there's a cash prize, we won't play. Maybe there won't be a cash prize in the next one. We'll see. We'll see. I mean,
Your pain will be endless.
yeah. My thing is just that, like, cash prize makes people want to play, but also I know people just find tournaments fun in general. So, yeah. Oh god, I'm trying to think. But like, if the tournament's like a regular thing, like if it's once every few weeks, I obviously can't do a cash prize once every few weeks. So maybe it'll be like, you know, once or twice a year there'll be a tournament for a cash prize. And yeah, Bomb doesn't find too much. The diva ends up going down there for it. Mercy gets hacked in Valk, and this is looking like another fight win for the Dweebs. Dweebs are just tearing this up right now. They found their stuff again. They're keeping their Winston up now more. Yeah.
Misery made manifest.
I can feel my voice starting to go. It's rough out here. Oh no! Not the deflect. We see another blade come out. Finds 3 and found one with the Toy Bolt. Is this gonna be a 5K? 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 Winston, you took it. Oh no. It'll be the same old here for the plastics.
The weak can fend for themselves.
Alright, coming back into this next fight. Wait, I gotta see this. I'm playing. I'm going on my demo account right now. Alright, coming into the next fight. Torb goes down really early to that Kiri, but the engage doesn't really come in, so they get the free res for that. Get to come back into this, but the Diva mech is so low. They're just shredding through it with all these beams, and the sim goes down too. There isn't too much eating that this D-Matrix can really do against this comp right now. Gets hacked, gets beamed through by the Moira, gets beamed through by the Winston. The Moira does go down, and they're trying to push in here a little bit, create some space, but it's not really doing too much. The Torb's going to die too in the end. Mercy gets Sombra gets a hack on the Mercy. Mercy goes down. This is another fight loss. You just need to die right now. Like, if you are going to die, die. You have, like, one decent fight left. You have a sim wall and a Mercy ult, which can be good if you use them right, but you're playing into an EMP, which destroys that sim wall. So this is looking a little dire for the plastics, but they might be able to bring this one in. But this is it right now. If they want $10 each, they gotta win this fight. Early sim wall. The Sombra is definitely eyeing up the CMP right now. You can see it in her face. And there it is. Connects on the 4. Everyone but the Diva. They're trying to fight this still, but everyone's just going to go down. Diva uses her bomb, doesn't catch anything. Gets back in the mech. It's just going to be a little bit of stall here. Does deal out a lot of damage onto that Moira, but she fades out. And, I mean, it's just going to be kind of stalling now at this point. The Mercy gets hacked, will fall, and now it's just a matter of time before this Diva gets demeched. Juno can only run so fast. I'm sorry. And the plastics, thank you for playing. Thank you for the noble sacrifice of playing an extra game. You had the harder path to make it to the finals, but it was fun watching you play. And you made that last map, you made it interesting. Now we get the absolute pleasure of watching the 4K. Okay. Last match. Summer. It's time. I need to retype out this whole name again. Yeah, I'll stay. Alright. Random number generator. One last time. I won't let it be Lijiang or Samoa again. God, what was the map we played in the middle game? I can't even remember. We bottled our shit. We were ready to throw it. I won't let it be one of the ones we had. Okay. No, I closed my random number generator tab. Okay. We got this. We got this. I forget my camera's up here. 6. Oasis. Who's pumped? Who's pumped? This is it. Okay. I'm gonna ask. Dweebs, do you need like a minute or two? Do you need a minute or two? Or are you good? Oh wait, they're both subbing. Are we subbing? What's happening? Someone joining? I don't even know what to say. I'll just say I'll wait for a second. I got a Discord notification. Never mind. Okay. 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 Well, definitely, I think what we have here are the two teams that looked the best. Okay, they're sticking this round. I'm gonna wait a second for that to shake itself out. I don't know why she's asking about the Discord right now, but they're all in the VC, so yeah. Okay, we're starting. Oh wait, this person shouldn't be in the game yet.
Welcome to Oasis.
Or they still have 5 people in their VC. I can see their VC.
Initiating match.
They can't snitch if they're not in their VC. Hold up. So, okay. Yeah, they can only spectate their team right now. And they're also not in their VC. Alright, I'll freaking kick them. Whatever. Alright.
5,
I'm only removing them for now.
3, 2.
Oh, shoot!
Round 1. Capture the objective.
I didn't realize that would happen when I did that. I think it's only fair if they can't be in right now. Sorry, this is taking a little bit. I'm just trying to sort this out. So, yeah. Well, if I remove them, I think it removes all of them. Yeah, if... My gosh. Okay, they left. Sick. We're good.
Welcome to Oasis.
Yeah, I was gonna allow it at first because they couldn't see anything or anything. Like they were only spectating red team and they weren't in their VC. I'm looking at their VC right now, but it is what it is.
Initiating match.
We'll see what we got going on here. So this is the final. This decides who gets my money. And yeah. Chat, what happened? I had to pee. Nothing. Well, basically, the dweebs won. So now it's Ekins for Eva versus the dweebs in the final. Yeah. Are we ahead of schedule? We're like
Ready for
earlier than what I thought I would be. Hey, Ekins. Yeah, Mercy Boxing Tournament, next tournament summer. I got you. Okay, now I'm just having fun with my camera. Same dive from the dweebs.
Round 1. Capture.
It'll be interesting to see how the Zarya decides to counter this because not going to get very much charge against what they're dealing with right now. However, Condones was very good on the Zarya last game regardless. So it's poke versus dive, in which I'd usually favor the dive, especially with how they're setting up right now. Kirby on this high ground. They spotted out the Zarya. It seems to be their victim of choice. But they haven't found much yet. They do find a pick on the Echo in the back, and the Mercy goes down too, which is not very common for summer here, but it's okay. And the dive seems to have held strong through the poke. The poke with the Zarya, I don't know. This might be... It might be hard to run poke into this. It's going to be very hard to run poke into this, especially with the Zarya, who isn't going to get too much charge. So, it'll be interesting to see how they try to play this. Unfortunately, didn't get it approved.
Blessing.
Echo could be hella goated.
Dissolution.
It'll just be, again, we need to see how this works. But so far with that pick on that Zarya and the Mei there, kind of seeing the cracks and playing the Zarya and the poke into this. The Diva swap, Condonis again has kind of proven themselves on this tank. I trust them to take on Gang Snow here. A little bit. So Condonis coming in, does get hacked, but finds a little bit of damage, has to get out though because they took so much damage, and the the Sombra finds the Echo. This picture is coming through so quick. Good ice block by the Mei to stay up, trying to deal with this Sombra a little bit, but just so oppressive and able to get out every time. That's the thing that makes the dive about this. The dive from... Wait, my E-Kitten's on this, of course. The thing that makes the dive of... I do need to plan the event like a week ahead. I did plan the event like a week ahead. Well, it was like 3 weeks ahead. But yeah. But the, whatchamacallit? Jesus Christ. The thing that makes the dweebs dive so good is that, like, they engage and disengage at, like, the perfect times. So, like, that engage was just incredible. Obviously. But, like, that's what it was last game. They were just engaging and disengaging when they had to. No one was dying. And, like, again, it wasn't even, like, raw mechanics. I mean, they are all, as we're seeing, like, talented players. But they're, like, just their communication is different. It's just something different.
Ready for battle.
Okay. Yeah, well, the event was set up for a little while, but yeah, I got that, like, it was kind of at the bottom. I got that not everyone looked at it, and it was, like, a lot of writing, so I got that not everyone wanted to look down there. But hopefully people are, like, seeing this now and are like, shoot, I maybe want to do this. And there was a few people saying in chat earlier that they wanted to actually participate now. The next one might not be for money because I'm not made of money. But yeah. And my voice is shot. Chat, I have an idea. What if we make it fair, like first week is silver, second week is gold? We could do that.
Neutralizing projectile.
Summer with a great pick on the Sombra. Wingstop prize.
The objective is now active.
Alright. All these beams are going to make it very hard for the Genji now. They really want to just kind of counter this Genji. The Winston won't do too much against the Diva, but great picks. This is really good adjustment here from the E-Kittens into this comp. They did also swap off the Winston. Gang Snow giving them a little bit of a break from what has been so oppressive. But again, great adjustment. And they're going back to the spawn now. It looks like they're swapping onto the Winston. They were just listening to me, apparently. I don't think higher ranks would be a big tournament. It might be like 2 to 3 teams. Yeah, I feel like breaking it up, like, the best way to break a future tournament up by ranks would be, like, set, like, rank requirements for a team. Because I know people want to play with their friends, but, like, when you do that, you get unfair teams.
You're mine now.
Okay. So we had a flip. They're back on the Winston now. Sorry, I hadn't really been commentating that part of the game because I've been focused on the chat more. I should lock in on the game. Winston goes low already, but they keep him up. Good Suzu to keep him alive there. The Brig on the side of the Dweebs is kind of interesting to me. And also Lina switching over to the Tracer. I did like the Mei look they had at first. It kind of dealt with the Genji really well. But I respect the swap. I respect it. Oh, wait, no, they still have the Mei look. Sorry. Lina and Lina messed me up. The Winston ult isn't getting too much done right now. And... oh, a great stick onto the Brig. A great stick onto the Brig. It's a 3v5 right now. They should be able to go in and take the point here. Still pretty even percentage. They're going for a little bit of a disengage here. I don't think they want to fight this right now. Can't really blame them, and they get a late pick on the Sombra on the way out. Oh, but the Curie just barely makes it out, and the Winston also... Oh, he's so low. He's so low. But he survives. He survives. These adjustments have looked really great for the E-Kittens so far. Like, they aren't quite dying as much. EMP catches on to 3, though, and that will be the end of that fight. The EMPs from Gavin have been great.
Team kill.
And the engages off of the EMPs, that's what I'm saying. Yes, Gavin is a chef. He is cooking. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, and a great hack on that health pack right there. They put him in the kitchen and said, let him cook. And he looks like Gordon Ramsay out here. The rally comes out, kind of takes away some of this dive. Blade coming out from Kirby, too. Finds a pick onto the Kiri. And, I mean, the Freeze finds the Genji, but he might just stay up due to all those Brig armor packs. Dang. And this is going to be stall time for... Or not stall time, touch time for the E-Kittens. Sorry to all the fans of the E-Kittens that you need to watch this, but it's the way it goes around. This was a much better round for the E-Kittens, though. They showed me something, and that was that if they like make the right adjustments, they can look good. So they get to pick their own map.
Play of the game.
Ooh. Me personally, I would not take that.
La oscuridad te espera.
Okay, where'd they find this guy?
Helping you recover.
Somebody call Isik. This is fun to watch. Thank you. I'm doing my darndest. Okay. Oh, they're subbing out Golden. Okay. I'm gonna shit myself. That's my thinking face biting my lip. So I think we're waiting for that other person now. I believe. I need to look all the maps up. Here, I can, well, can't see. Yeah. Here, if you're gonna, I'll follow you really quick. Gotta be nice out here. I probably won't watch though, sorry. But I'll follow you because I'm getting up early tomorrow. Okay, Hollywood. I mean, they can't change their mind, but Hollywood is a bold choice. I'll say why when we start the game, but... Oh, never mind. What is happening? Yeah, me and I don't know what to say your name is. VW Empires. Yeah, they need to have a team comp for Hollywood. Okay, they did grab dinner. Alright, we're getting started. So, the reason why I think Hollywood... Okay, Jay. The reason why I think... Oh, wait. Okay, I know who you are. The reason why I think Hollywood is questionable, though, is just because dive is so good on this map, and it's like dive is what they have been so good at for the freaking dweebs. I keep forgetting their name. But yeah, dive is what the dweebs have been so good at, and this is such a dive map. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. They gotta have a team comp for Hollywood. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, the thing was, like, that's what I was saying. The dweebs definitely, like, they practice a little bit of their coordination for this, or they're just a stack, like they've played together before. But it was also all people in the server, so either he added them or they knew them. But like their coordination has just been, it's been kiss, perfect. And like, yeah, it's interesting to see like the Zarya Reaper here, just because like the Winston is just gonna. This is gonna be the Zarya and the Reaper. This is gonna be the high ground, and the Winston's just gonna go like this. That is my in-depth analysis.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, now they're over to the Genji too. Like,
1. Attackers.
I don't know if they're going to try to hold high ground here. So they put the Zarya on the high ground. I'm trusting in Lina for the Reaper. I also trust in Lina for the Reaper. Okay, there goes one bubble. They do put the Zarya in the bubble though, so kind of cut off from the heals, but they're not doing too much. This Ana's going to get harassed in the back line though. Yeah, quick 3-man dive. They didn't quite have the peel. That is a huge res, but the Mercy will probably die for it. Trust in Lina in the Mei, and Condonis gets a pick on the Winston. Not really high charge though. This is like they're not charging the Zarya. That's what I was saying. Playing into their strengths is a very risky move. Lina, my goats. They are my goats, but my goats are getting dogged on by the diving dweebs.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Okay, swap over to the Queen's going to do a little bit more against this Winston. I need to drink water. No one heard that voice crack. So messy for spectating the last person. Sorry, I'm fried now. Like, just at the end, my brain's fried. They find a pick on the Reaper. Okay, let me actually spectate in a good spot now. I'm so sorry. You clip my voice crack, die. Okay, just a quick dive in as what we've seen from them for the entire thing. I'm losing my voice. You can't blame me for having a voice crack now. I've been talking for the last, literally the last 2 hours. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Okay, going for a little bit more of a close hold here. They don't even want them to touch. They could run out and get this, which it looks like they're going to try to, and they do. The Tracer makes it to point, but the Winston was holding so close to this door, they're dealing out so much damage, and yeah, they couldn't really get in. There was too much pressure. And that is a really quick first 2 points cap with 5.5 minutes. The Winston ults to keep himself up, and this Cole is kind of just going to go to waste here with them getting so far in. The Genji Blade doesn't do too much. Winston's just kind of in the backline, so I have to back up. But they made so much space. They can get around this turn almost for free if they really want it now. I mean, they need to run into them. This Queen is about to have her ult, though. She does need to wait for the Suzu, though. JQ is a really good pick. Yeah, it is a really good pick because it can do a lot against this Winston. But, again, they're just engaging past this Queen into her team. The peel isn't quite there, and this Genji is tearing them apart. This dive has been tearing them apart this whole time. I mean, yeah. He always throws the blade in the end, yeah. Well, we might see a Queen roll out of spawn to touch point. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it? I was so right. They don't even burn the Suzu for it, though, and the Genji finds another immediate pick. This is, last fight here, and it's looking like the dweebs are going to win. Simwall does buy a little bit of time, but it's not too much, and that is a very quick cap with over 4 minutes.
Guy said he fixed the engine.
Oh no.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Not the kittens. It wasn't supposed to go like this.
Initiating match.
God, I need to get a haircut. Sorry, entirely off topic of Overwatch. My hair's too long. I liked the diva look. We need to go back to the diva look if I am the whatchamacallums, the E-kittens. If dweebs are playing like this, I'm gonna go back to my OW training routine.
Ready for battle.
Honestly, I scrimmed back in like Overwatch 1 all the time. I was on like freaking God, what was that tournament called? I think I was in a CGL. I was in a CGL tournament, and the team I played with, like they were so good. It was insane. Like the coordination on, like I want that back so much. It was also just like the 6v6. I played off tank at the time, and off tank was so fun in 6v6 all the time.
5, 4.
Like I played a lot of Diva and Sig, and that was just like my
1.
thing.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Smarts.
Alright, seeing a little ram swap here. Again, not the diva look. This, it's still just going to mean that this dive can get into your backline and kill your supports over and over again. Like that. 2 women talk to you. Alright, now we're resorting to trash talk. We're trying to get the rage bait going. The Ram is putting in work in the front right now, but then as he's doing this, his Mercy is getting jumped in the back by Gavin, the Sombra legend. Who's their tank? Who's tank? Condones or Gangs now? I don't know. Never scrimmed on OW1, only Valorant and CSGO. Like, people don't get what we missed what we're missing when we lost 6v6. That game was so much better. I actually don't know who Condones is, I'll be honest, but I trust him.
No darkness.
So yeah. He looked good. Condones has looked good so far.
You cannot
I do like the
escape
brig
me.
swap. Like, they're trying to play like counter to this dive right now, which is good. But this Junkrat, like their isolation is also just so good. Like they saw that Junkrat going back into the room by himself and were just like, oh hell yeah, like free. They're making the game free, not even by like with their mechanics or anything. They're making it free by just picking the free kills. I don't even need to commentate over this because it's like,
Is inevitable.
I mean, you can see and know what's happening. Just clean up to the spawn, another touch the spawn door challenge. Success for them. We're going to see another Kirby Blade here. A good pick on the Moira. That is a lot of the heals gone. You got to question if the ult economy is going to be enough, and Gavin's coming up on another one of these EMPs that have been absolutely massive so far, but he goes down, and it looks like they will cap this first point. They're already behind in the time bank, though. But, you know, there's still hope. They break apart the E-Kittens team really hard and they fall for it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we see the Blade come out. The rally's up. Might be able to do something about this Genji, but he's just on this Junkrat. And they really want to win this, and it looks like they will. They find 3 picks. And it's just down to the Mei and Ice Block. Poor Mei.
A sip for the part.
They didn't even really stagger that. But yeah, they're just executing this dive to,
60 seconds.
I mean, relative perfection. Like, we're not in Overwatch League. We're not in top 1 ever competitive, but they are doing this very well.
You cannot escape me.
They want their $10 each. Alright, so they do give up some space here. Lena finds another early pick, but the Riptire gets destroyed. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. The Winston ult comes out. He was so low, but he just gets another life. And this has just looked so good the whole game from this Winston. Like Kirby on the Genji and Gavin are getting all like the flashy kills. You know, you see their name in the kill feed the most. Usually, Gavin's had like a lot of really huge EMPs, but you don't see gangs now on the Winston. Like, he's just going in and, as Jay said in the chat, creating all the separation, and that's it. Well, that was a fun first tournament. It's over. This is pro gameplay to me.
Play of the game.
Well, congratulations to the dweebs. You guys won. I need to go give them money now, but we'll watch this play of the game, let it play out, and then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna end the stream so I can hop over into the call and figure out what they want to do and all that. So yeah, GG's. That was fun to watch. I hope everyone had fun playing it, and I hope we do another one of these again soon. We'll make a VOD. Thank you all for watching and tuning along. It was fun to talk to you, talk to some of you that I hadn't talked to before, and have a incredible rest of your day, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.